Yo guys, what is good? Welcome back on the Uncle Sharma channel. We are here for the Champions League preview. You know what time it is. The Champions League group that has shaped up better than I think a lot of Interisti thought when the group came out. I had hope. I did give Inter some chance, but I wasn't expecting us to be in this position as we speak today. And look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Inter above Barcelona. You love to see it. But yeah, I'm not going to be here for long. And I know I always say that. People always make fun of me in the comments afterwards. Like, oh, I'm only going to be here 20, 30 minutes. And then the live stream is an hour long. But I'm going to be strict today. I promise I'm going to be strict because I need to do some stuff. I don't want to be late. But anyway, enough rambling from me. Let me see who is in the house. I give you guys a shout out. Balta in the house. What's up? Thank you very much for the people that are in here already. I didn't announce that I was doing, this stream. So I always appreciate you guys coming through kind of on these unannounced streams. But you guys know there would have been one. There's always a preview stream. You are in the house. Mattia, I am scared of Pazza Inter. We all are, bro. We are all very, very damaged individuals, damaged Interisti. We want to be confident, but at the same time, we're the things that have happened to us in the past is just hard to maintain that kind of positive mindset because just around the corner, Inter always are ready with the stick just to beat you up. When you think everything is fine, they're just there to hit you in the not even the lower part of the leg, the one that hurts. They hit you there, not even in the arse, because in the arse it doesn't even hurt. They hit you like the thigh or like the calf. That's where the stick hits you. That's Inter for you. But I am much more confident in this one because of the opponent. Surely VIKTORIA PLZEN 16 goals conceded, only 3 goals scored, minus 13 goal difference. They're not in good form. I heard on I think the Inter Worldwide stream the other day or yesterday that they lost to a second or third division team in their league. So that should give us even more confidence. But yeah, no Pazza Inter tomorrow, please. No Pazza Inter tomorrow. But yeah, thank you, Tommy, for tuning in whilst you're eating some scrumptious lunch. I'm sure you are. Hiroshima agree this is a must win, no draw, loss acceptable. Exactly. That's the title. There's nothing else. Nothing else tomorrow. It's going to be a packed San Siro Mighty Mao. It's going to be sold out. Like you can't even get tickets for it, even if you tried now. 75 plus thousand people raring to go, ready to support Inter, ready to, scream, chant for Inter. So the players just need to don't feel don't use that as a pressure situation, because we've seen that. Remember Inter PSV, we were in the same situation where we just needed to secure the win, and these guys, I don't know, just the weight on their shoulders, the pressure, things can go wrong. But at the same time, we have to say, I always say, I think we have such amazing fan base. Our fans are amazing, but San Siro is a difficult stadium to play at, even when you're at home, because it's just, the moans. As soon as something goes wrong, the moans and the pressure starts to build. It's a funny stadium. It's a really, really difficult stadium to play at. That's why, even former Inter players say playing at San Siro, it just feels like you've got like 50 kilograms extra on your shoulders if you're not used to it, especially. Of course, the experienced players should be fine. So I hope the fan base tomorrow, if it stays 0-0 for more than like 20-30 minutes, they don't start to get on the backs of the boys. They don't start to moan and stuff, because I always see the players do feel that with that kind of tension and pressure in the stadium. Mr. Jesus, what's up? Hey, bro. You know what it is, Tommy, but I am going to be strict today. Easy game. PLZEN Kuro Black says, must hold the record of most goals scored against in the first 20 minutes. Yeah, I saw it against Bayern. They were like 4-0 down at half-time the last time they played Bayern. Brad Delat said, I hope Inter win the Champions League. Jeez, as a Man United fan, my team are in Europa League. Yeah, you guys I've been struggling for a few years. You guys are actually the team that gives me, like, I look at you guys most of the time and feel like, okay, things could be worse. But jokes aside, thank you for the positivity. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't see us winning the Champions League anytime soon. Matteo ready for Barcelona's funeral. Oh my days, guys! I don't know. Let me see if I can find it underneath Victoria Pilsen's post, on Twitter. They came in numbers. The Barcelona fan base. Let me see if I can find it. Victoria Pilsen, is this their account? No, it must be the official one. Yeah, let me share my screen with you guys. So it was, yeah, underneath this one. Look at that. Then look at the normal comments are like, look at that, like normal post, 37 comments, 300, blah blah blah. And now you go to the ones, announcing the squad for the Inter game. Look at all these. Well, obviously there's my boy Perisnich here and the Interisti. But then you'll have, look at all these Barcelona fans, goated Kule, like putting the Victoria Pilsen, Vamos Pilsen, like, all these Spanish Barcelona fan or even non-Spanish, just, ready to support. I mean, we Pilzelona, I like that one, Victoria Pilzelona. I mean, Inzaghi and the boys have done a number of these guys. Because look at them, they're desperate in the Victoria Pilsen comments, and you love to see it. This is beating Barcelona has been so sweet, guys. It's been so sweet. Ashraf, Forza Inter, yes sir. Aaron W, trying to remember in the house. Thank you very much. What is up? Bruce Wayne says, I cannot believe Inter are confident on this. What kind of fans are you? Bro, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, Bruce Wayne, how old you are, or maybe you're not as damaged as we are. As I said, Mo was making fun of me for this as well, but I said to him, I'm just mentally damaged from previous years, so you can make fun of me because it is true. It's stupid not being confident against Pilsen, but it is what it is. His Spiders, let's go. What do you think about what Lautaro says? Yeah, so if you guys saw, a nice shout out there about Comoria. Lautaro, he was asked by Rai regarding the Scudetto. He said, is Scudetto your objective? He said, no, we've dropped too many points. Our focus is, to try gain back points. And, some people took it in a bad way, like, oh, Inter should always be aiming for the title. Some people are saying, yeah, that's the right way. And I agree. I think there's no point. There's no denying. We're not in the Scudetto race right now. We could be, but we need to make up. There's too, as Lautaro said, we've lost too many points. I like it. Straight to the point. No, we've lost too many points. That's the truth. That is the truth. We've lost way too many points. So I 100% agree with Lautaro, but at the same time, he's not resigning himself, especially Lautaro. Everyone should know Lautaro will be the last guy to give up on that. So I 100% agree with Lautaro. We just need to focus on slowly turning. See, Udinese, now we're on the same points as Udinese. Yeah, ooh. But yeah, Udinese is starting to drop points. They will drop out of the top 6, top 7 soon. Like their overperformance will end at some point soon. Hopefully, Atalanta start to kind of return to their real level as well. Roma, to see how long Lazio can keep going. But we just need to keep churning out 3 points and go up the table. Mighty Mal, good point. Pilsen scored 2 goals against Bayern, so we can't underestimate them. And I hope the players don't. And Inzaghi, today's press conference, he said, they're not underestimating anyone. They have a job to do, and they will complete that job. Actually, let's have a quick look at his words today. As usual, Daniele Mari doing a great job on Twitter. On the day of the draw, the quality Inter. People said, qualification was far from everyone's mind in terms of Inter, but not ours. We always believed in it. We want to give this joy to the fans. And, when it comes to the Champions League, we have to give Inzaghi credit. I criticize Inzaghi quite rightly, for losing the Scudetto last year. But for his Champions League showings, he doesn't deserve respect because he has brought respect back to Inter on a European level, qualifying, giving a good show against Liverpool. But at the same time, that doesn't give us anything. It's just more, a little bit of European prestige, a bit of ego. But the bottom line, what we care about, is getting trophies, and especially the Scudetto, especially if our cousins are getting the second star before us. So that should be the focus. But tomorrow, there's no denying the full focus is getting to the round of 16. More interested in Barca Bayern. Oh, I am going to be on a Bayern channel later at 7 p.m. UK time. Bayern Now. If you guys remember when I did my Bayern match preview, he came in. George, his name is great. He's an American Bayern fan, Bayern content creator. So I'm going to be on his channel in about an hour and a half or so. So check that out. So we'll be previewing that. But yeah, to be honest, I don't really care about the Barca Bayern. I mean, it'll be an interesting game, of course. But to me, as long as Inter do their job, it actually does not matter one bit what happens in that match. What's up, DJ Nasco? Very confident we'll win this one. I just wish we can keep a clean sheet. Yes, tomorrow 100%. We need to win, but also a clean sheet. We can't be conceding goals to VIKTORIA. Look at that. Even when Mattia's confident, it's real that the opponent must be weak. Even when Mattia, Mr. Negativity, is confident. What's up, Eduardo? Almost missed it. Yeah, don't worry, bro. It was I didn't really announce this one. This is not just about progressing round 16. It's sending Barcelona where they belong. Screenshot this, beautiful. Hang it up on your wall. Great line there, Mattia. And it's also about if Inter qualifies to the next round, I think we may even for next year we go into pot 2. So first we need to make sure we're in the Champions League next year as well. If we're in the Champions League next year, I believe we go from pot 3 to pot 4 because we're starting to accumulate UEFA coefficient points now every year. Because the Europa League final, then maybe not so much in the group stage, but then last year we qualified. In this year, if we qualify, we're racking up those UEFA coefficient points. I believe from next year, if we do qualify, we'll be in pot 2. So it's good to start to progress up the pots as well, just to get potentially more better draws. But you guys know, whether we're in pot 1 or pot 4, we're still going to get the worst draw possible anyway. You were all more confident about Barca game. It's Pilsen, but yeah, this is Barca Inter. Do we know if Lukaku is called up? It's not been confirmed, but Inzaghi said in the in his press conference that if Lukaku, and he trained with the team, you see pictures here. Lukaku was on the pitch with the boys. He even did a nutmeg. Let's see if they show it here. Yeah, there's a moment here that Lukaku nutmegs someone. So yeah, he's took part in full training. So yeah, he should be part of the squad, but he won't. I don't think he'll play. I think if he does play, he'll have like 10-15 minutes at the end, just to start getting him back into match fitness. But I doubt he would even start the Sampdoria game, to be honest. I think it's too early still for the Sampdoria game too. They'll ease him in. So maybe the Bayern game the next week, that could be the first game I think we see him actually starting, because then he has at least like more than a week fully in the group training, getting some match minutes. Debbie Kerr, of course, Kerr Mafia in the house always these days. Can't escape the Kerr Mafia these days. Come on in, Teresa Smashing. Thank you, Lord Foxtrot. Eminem says if Barca wins, that gives us a shot at first place. Exactly that as well. I mean, yeah, for that reason, we couldn't keep an eye out on the Barca game, because potentially we could have a shot at that first place. So, but I'm sure Bayern don't want to lose their first spot, and they haven't lost. I saw also yesterday on the Interworldwide stream, someone posted in the comments saying Bayern haven't lost a group stage game since 2008. 2008, guys, Jesus. So, but they are away at the Camp Nou, so it's going to be tricky for them as well. So yeah, that'll be interesting. But then we have to go away to Munich to get that result, and that is the same week that we have Juve. So I think if we have qualification set and we're already qualified by then, I'm sure without even if they don't want it, I'm sure the players will be already thinking about the Juve game, because the Juve game will be massive. It's a massive game, probably bigger than the Bayern game, to be honest. So when the Scudetto, just Milan get the second star. No, exactly. Anyone but Milan and Juve, Milan and Juve, those two, and anyone else, yes. You know how much money we get? Do you know how much money we get if we get past the group stage? Yeah, I mean they usually release the numbers afterwards, but it's usually the more you win is good because you get more money per win as well in the group stage, and then you get guaranteed, I think, 10 million just to progress, and then obviously on top of that, the gate receipts money from the round of 16 game, plus the revenue and the prize money for the result in that match as well. So I think it's a guaranteed pretty much 10-15 million extra in the books per stage, pretty much every time you advance in the Champions League, which is really, really good. Yeah, Xavi keeps crying, man. This guy, in his press conference, Xavi was talking once again like, "Oh, the Inter game. I feel we didn't deserve to lose. We wanted more." This guy, bro, get over it. Get over it. The first game, yes, maybe they deserved it for sure. Well, actually, no, they didn't need that. Their XG was even nothing in the first game. But if it was anything, it was on the first game. Maybe they got the decision and here and there. But the second game, Inter, we should have won it. At the end. Shouts out to Aslani. So this guy needs to get over himself, crying like a baby. They had just one loss to PSG since then. Crazy. Starting 11 needs to be solid. Yeah, we'll get into that now. Spadus, Gosens, Darmian, Barichala, Miki, Big Rom, Lauti. No, we cannot start Big Rom for sure in this one yet. 0-0 after 20 minutes, and I'm getting nervous. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tomorrow, at the beginning, Log Foxtrot said the San Siro is it's a great stadium. Our fan base is great, but as soon as these kind of nervy moments come in, it can start to feel quite heavy on the players. So I hope they don't start moaning after 20 minutes and start booing every time the ball comes back to the keeper. They start to try to play out from the back and start one wrong touch. Dumfries makes one of his brick touches and they start booing him. Like, they just need to calm down. DJ Nasco says 53, but only 5 likes. What the hell is going on, guys? Come on, I'm only going to be here for 15 minutes, so please get the likes up. Come on. Hey, Uchiha, thank you very much as always. Milan fan in the house. I hope you just missed the comment where I said I don't want anyone. I said I want anyone but Milan and Juventus to win the Scudetto. So I don't know if you saw that comment, but love as always and appreciate the support for the channel. And you should always comment something at least. Don't just donate. Comment something so we can have something to talk about. Because Sean business as usual. Yes, sir. Is Brozo back here? So Brozo is also back in training, but he's not back. I don't think he's back in full team training yet. So he's still doing personalized training. But they're saying he even might be back in the squad for the Sampdoria game. This guy, that's the difference. He had a similar injury to Lukaku, but everyone has their different recovery times. This guy, they said he could be out until basically till past after the World Cup. As in, he would be back for the World Cup for Croatia, but for Inter, he would be back after the World Cup. But look, he's just a machine. This guy, he barely gets injured, and the one time he gets injured, he recovers in quicker than he was supposed to be recovering. So that is really, really good news. I know everyone's been raving about Hakan. Some people have even been saying like, "Oh, we don't need Brozo back." No, guys, come on, put some respect on Brozo's name. He will be back, and he will show why he won the midfielder of the year for Serie A last year. Like the thumbnail, of course, Hakan FC. You are gonna love the thumbnail, aren't you? Hi, Ank. Long time no see. Yes, Ashkan, thank you very much for coming through. Uchiha, yeah, is definitely our favorite cousin. You're tripping if we're 3-0 up at half time. Barca will give up, and that's first place done. Chestnut checkers. Yeah, they said Barca, as Javi said, they will watch the Inter game. So I'm sure, yeah, they could be completely just demoralized if they see us winning, because then nothing matters. Nothing matters on their front. It's between Napoli and Milan this year. I agree at the moment, but we're only in October. Last year Napoli had the similar beginning as well, strong start. So let's see if they could continue it. Yeah, Love Gorilla, 100%. We should be beating PLZEN easily, but we're damaged Inter fans and we can never be 100% sure. Barca is even worse than PSG for me, even as a Milan fan. Felt it so much when you guys put them on sleep. Yeah, I think it's just the recent developments. And I've said it, in the last few previews against Barca, it's just like, I just feel like the fan base is annoying, and they're like, the club values I like, but they've gone against them. Like, this whole Mesque un club, more than a club type of vibe. We don't have sponsors for the stadium. Then they have a sponsor for the stadium. This whole, all these financial levers that they pull. Trying to buy Tom, Dick, and Harry from everyone. Like, I don't. Yeah, I've not enjoyed the way they go about their business. So I am happy that we beat them. Late to the party, let's hope for a festival of good emotions tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. Sold out San Siro, as we said. We need a festival of good emotions, 100%. Let's see if there are any probable formations. I haven't seen them yet. Usually, we're one day away from it, and I still haven't seen a probabili formazioni anywhere for like Sky Sport or one of the main outlets. Okay, let's do Sport Media Set. Let's do this. Let's do Champions League. Into VIKTORIA. Oh, it's the earlier kickoff. I didn't realize. Yeah, guys, remember it's the earlier kickoff. Good thing I realized this. So 6:45 Italians, or 5:45 for me. Good thing I checked, because I thought we would have kicking off at 8 p.m. So it looks like lineup wise, yeah, this is exactly what I want. I want Gosens to be starting. I hope Robin Gosens start just like he started against Bayern. Di Marco, fair play, shout out to him. Interista has been doing well, but his defensive deficiencies still remain, and there's not much he can do about it. And in general, he needs to be rotated out. I don't understand why he seems to be the one that has his spot firmly cemented in this team when he has really good competition on that left-hand side. Gosens hasn't played badly. Like, I don't really like has he played he started the PLZEN game the first time and he wasn't bad. He was okay, but he wasn't outstanding. But Di Marco's had plenty of okay games in this period. So I don't understand how he's just nailed that spot down recently. I don't know. I really understand Inzaghi's, ideas on this whole Gosens situation. So he needs to be 100% starting. They'll be shopping while watching this game. Some funny looks in Tesco. Oh, that's crazy. That's funny. Arili Aslani and Belanova start, but I doubt it. Yeah, Boca Warrior, those two boys are not starting at all. Hakan's newfound position as regista is a blessing, but a curse to Aslani. It's a shame. It's a shame, but I hope Inzaghi sees that Aslani is not only just a regista. At the beginning of the season, when he said it, that he only sees him as a regista, I was okay with it until, we have this similar development now. Sorry, similar development. This new development of Hakan as the regista with the vice Brozovic. That means Aslani's playing time is cut down further. So, so we need to, we need to find him more playing time, because you don't want to waste him away on the bench. For sure. Bellanova's is difficult because, I think he still doesn't trust him defensively, because even when he brings him on, guys, you remember in the last few games, it's been like more as in when we go to a 5-4-1 against Barcelona, against Fiorentina as well, he said the same thing. So he clearly doesn't trust Bellanova still defensively, but the only way he's going to improve him is if he plays him. So yeah, it is what it is. And I saw a stat the other day that I think Inter are the team that have played the new signings the least. Well, I think it was Juventus, but Pogba has been injured since he signed, and Di Maria has been mostly injured. But Inter, actually, Gosens has only played, in Serie A, has only 100-something minutes. Aslani, only a few minutes. Bellanova, only a few minutes. So, Inzaghi, you've asked for these guys. You gotta give them minutes. You gotta give them minutes, and that's where I'm very frustrated with the Inzaghi. Besisa says, please no Correa for the love of God. Oh God. Let's talk about Correa quickly as well, guys, because with Correa, the funny thing with Correa is I am like kind of been given this tag on Twitter, obviously, as banters the Correa sexual or whatever, the leader of the Correa army. And I've always said, I like Correa as a player. So, when he was at Sevilla, when he was at Lazio, etc. but I wasn't convinced by his signing, but I had faith in Inzaghi because like this is his boy. This Marcus Thuram signing fell through. Duvan Zapata, they were asking too much money. The Belotti thing, I think they were asking too much money as well, and he got injured. So he was like, last resort, very expensive last resort. But I thought, he's that type of player that I like, but I never want to enter. Like I've said it in the past, like Luis Muriel. I love Luis Muriel, but do I want him at Inter? No, because that guy is lazy as hell, and similar issues to Correa in terms of consistency. Jeremy Boga, these types of players, very talented players. You could go down the list. Could say you can go back in the days. Correa's having the similar career trajectory now of like Mauro Zarate. Remember Zarate, the other Argentinian? He was similar as well, like very talented. You could see he had crazy talent, but he never put it together. Some people compared to Ricky Alvarez as well. I guess he could do that. Just like you can see the talent, but the attitude isn't there. The desire or the hard work or just wanting it isn't quite there. And that's where he's lacking right now, Correa. So I hope he wakes up. We need him to wake up. I hope at the moment he's like, he's the new, he's the new Gagliardini at the moment. He's the fan base's favorite target. And I get it. Today I released a quick short video saying, this guy is at the moment is useless. He's useless. Like he's the way he's playing. It's like he's not running hard, he's not winning duels, he's not winning headers, he's not doing dribbles, he's not going past plays, he's not creating, he's not assisting. It's like you gotta do something, brother. You gotta do something. Like last season, even though his numbers weren't good, we could see that he was providing, something to the play. But this season, nothing. This season is nothing. So, but we need him because we only have no one's going to buy him in January. I know we saw the Newcastle rumors and people got excited. The Newcastle are not going to buy him in January. Newcastle are actually quite smart with their buys. They're not going to buy Correa for no reason. Like they've actually been very shrewd in their signing. So I don't see that happening. And his World Cup spot is at risk right now because Scaloni likes him, but he's not going to take him if he's stinking up the pitch like this. So he needs to get his act together. The other day I was watching the Inter Worldwide live stream. I think who was it? Was it Emiliano or someone? And he said, "I believe in Correa just because of Uncle Sharma." I was like, people, they're looking to me and they're looking at Correa and like, "It's you. You're the reason. You're the reason why Correa. I believed in Correa. It was you." So I'm getting my reputation's on the line with this guy. He's getting me death threats. No, not death threats, but he's getting me abuse. This guy. Yeah, I know you said this last game, but I rewatched it. I didn't see him crying last game. I went back and rewatched it because I thought maybe I missed something, but I didn't see him like crying or anything. I don't know. Maybe I missed it again, but I rewatched it, like the bit where he was subbed off and when they showed his face, but I didn't see him crying. Yeah, that's perfect. Wrap up, Eminem. With Gags, we know there's no talent, but he makes up for it with effort. But then he's still just not good enough for Inter. With Correa, we see the exact opposite, but he's still not good enough for Inter, especially like he is now. Well, yeah, he's never really been. Even when he was at Lazio, we always said, he's 28 years old and he still hasn't done a season with putting up double digits in terms of goal scoring, which is, if this guy was a 21-year-old we signed from Argentina, then you could say, okay, he's young, he's from Argentina, he's still adapting, he's got time. He's 28 years old, brother. he's bloody hell. His time is now or never. Oh my goodness. Bro, you're the reason you tweet the Correa sexual. Hey, I've never tweeted about the Correa sexual. That's Nima and the other guys that tweet about Correa sexual. Gags gets too much hate, better than Henderson. No, I mean Henderson is bad, but he's not better than Henderson. I don't know who that is, bro. Sorry, Emiliano Reynoso. I don't know. I don't follow MLS. But Caesar didn't even know he was 23. Wow. You're gonna hate him even more. No, bro, he's not 23, he's 28. But anyway, that was way too much long we spent on Correa there. Yeah, I'm happy with Dumfries returning to the starting lineup as well. We need his attacking his attacking characteristics in this game, because we're going to be dominating the game. We're going to be attacking a lot. We're going to be creating a lot of chances. Hopefully, he's able to get in one of his goals at the far post. Jaco Martinez has to be up front at the moment. And yeah, Onana in goal. The Cherby, De Vrij, that's always a 50-50. Maybe De Vrij does maybe really rotating out, but I'll be fine either way. Bastoni hopefully is back. He was ill against Fiorentina. Hopefully he's got over his flu-like symptoms, this guy. On the other side, yeah, this guy Chori was the big target man up front. He's the only one that really scares me. But yeah, none of them really showed me much from PLZEN. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Half an hour. I'm gonna be true to my word. So I'm not gonna be here for an hour. Thank you, everyone that tuned in. Let's finish up with the match predictions. Yeah, let's hope it's a fun game, but for us Interisti, not for the neutrals. Yeah, the Argentinians, definitely, these guys have got these baby faces. Maybe, I don't know, their puberty just doesn't hit them, because yeah, they're still looking like 18, most of them. Who would have thought we would prefer playing Dzeko to Lukaku? Yeah, well, I mean, I think at the moment it's not in general, but it's because of Lukaku just coming back from injury, but also the Lukaku voodoo / bad luck in crucial Champions League / Europa League games. But when Lukaku's fit 100%, Dzeko over Edin. Mighty Mouse says 3-1. Dijanaska says 3-0. Eduardo says 2-0. 2-0. Hat-trick Lauti, that would be nice. That would be nice. Chelsea is winning. That's good. 3-1 win, 4-1 win, 4-1, 3-0, 4-0. Ooh, some big score lines. I'm feeling like a 2-0 again. Like, I feel like, obviously they'll sit back deep. They won't let us have much joy. So I think another 2-0, and I think we'll take the foot off the pedal as well. Like, once we score, because there's no need to exert ourselves too much. I think once we score, we'll get another one, then we'll take the foot off the gas and we'll kind of cruise to a nice 2-0 clean sheet victory. That's my hope anyway. I hope we don't concede. As Inzaghi pointed out today, the defensive numbers at the moment are very worrying. So I'm glad that at least he's acknowledging that the situation is not good defensively and we need to sort it out. Yeah, 3-0. 3-0 is also, yeah, that could be right. 2-1 with drama, please. No, please. I just want a drama-free qualification, please. I beg you, no drama, please. 6-1 Inter, that would be nice. That would be a nice way to just clinch it. Hey, it's not just in the house. As a fellow Gosens enjoyer, we will see Gosens be a regular from tomorrow onwards, or is this time Inter numbered? Yeah, bro. It just looks like Inzaghi doesn't rate him. I don't really get it. We mentioned at the start, I don't see, Di Marco did well, but I don't see him being like, this almighty, undisputed left wing back like Perisic was. Surely, I thought the Barcelona goal would be his turnaround. I thought that would have been the moment that his career Inter turns around, but Inzaghi just doesn't rate him. I just don't get it. But yeah, hopefully your boy Gosens comes through tomorrow. It'd be nice to see him getting on the score sheet. I want to win so hard, so when Barca fans cry, oh, that would be the piece de la resistance of this Champions League campaign. 2-0 like the away, yeah, Costas. I think I'm going to stick with that. Like and subscribe, guys. I am going for a 2-0 win. I'm going to go for a Dzeko, because he's Mr. Clutch in Champions League for us. I'm going to go for a Dzeko goal and a Lautaro goal. That is my 2 goals that I'm going to go for. Thank you, everyone that tuned in. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys tune in for tomorrow's match reaction. And keep a lookout, guys. Actually, one of you guys might see him in the chat, Bin Veto, who is a very generous viewer of the channel. We're going to do a give if Inter qualify for the next stage. We're going to do a giveaway of an Inter shirt. Obviously, I'll reveal the details of which video you have to comment on, and we'll pick a random winner from the comment section. But yeah, that's how nice is that? The guy says, I want to reward an Interista out there somewhere in the world. So yeah, keep a lookout in the next coming videos for that. If we do qualify to the next stage, a Inter shirt giveaway coming soon to the channel. Thank you everyone that joined in. Thank you everyone. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe. What's the buy-in channel? Oh yeah, I will be on the buy-in now. Let me type it in here. It's called buy-in now, George. So I will be on there at 7 p.m. So in about 50 minutes. So make sure you guys check that. Ciao ragazzi, Forza Inter. Let's get that round of 16 qualification. Let's go.